Coming up next, we have someone who ran around bountiful in her mother's negligee. She told me that when she was growing up that her household had kind of like reversed roles, and her mother's the one who brings home her bacon, and her father's the one that runs around putting potpourri. And it's had an effect on her, and she's going to share some of that with us tonight.
I mash it to my face. All right. Hi, I'm April, and I'm an alchemist. And I'm not going to talk about squirrels. I'm not going to talk about zombies. I'm going to talk about using alchemy to make you dress like a rock star. So, let's get started. So, like a bajillion years ago, we, the human race, was like Raquel Welch and this hairy guy. And we basically used clothing to cover our bits. Strategically, of course. We weren't like, unless we were Raquel, we weren't really accessorizing. And then fashion came along as the natural evolution to more than just covering up. Unfortunately, there was the fashionable few versus the unfashionable many. I don't really want to talk about clothes. I don't really want to talk about fashion. I want to talk about style. Style is for everyone. Chicks, dudes, young, old, rich, budgeting. Don't just think it's the realm of the fashion-obsessed female. It's for everybody. Alchemy can totally help you get style. It's taking the boring bits of whateverness and transforming it into awesome sauce. I can personally attest to this. I was the princess of frumpitude, and then I used alchemy to turn me into someone much more zesty, fun, and interesting on a bike. So you can use this in a variety of stages. There are 3 basic stages, actually. Function, communication, and expression. Function's about covering your bits. Communication, communicating your intent. Expression is about expressing your true self. The ultimate goal is to get rockstar style, your own version. Bono had his own version. Jimmy had his own version. Annie Lennox has her own version. You've got yours. Why would you want to do this? It gets you hot dates. It makes you good friends. You acquire wonderful job opportunities because you feel your most bestest and sexy. So, function, for example, this is Sarah at Disney World versus Sarah at Burning Man. They're different outfits function in different ways for different places. Communication. Say you meet a nun at a cocktail party. Chances are she's not necessarily going to have to tell you directly, dude, I'm a nun, because her clothes are doing the talking for her. Expression, this is Maddie. One of my friends, normal day-to-day Maddie, is very cute, super barista. Occasionally, he wants to express his inner diva by dressing in drag. That's pure expression. So, how can you rock your inner fairy princess or pirate, cowboy, whatever, without looking like Lady Gaga? I mean, a freak. Because you've got like a desk job and stuff. You're normal. Well, basically, the trick is to combine all 3 of these processes all together in pretty equal proportions, function, communication, expression, to get that awesomeness in the middle. Not 2, not just 1, all 3. So, for example, you want to rock your inner pirate. Skull motifs, military jackets, they work great. They function, they communicate well. Cutlass and parrot, not so much in this day and age. This is an example, a real-world example of one of my favorite friends. He loves Dungeons and Dragons, but he doesn't have to walk around in a full suit of armor to communicate that and function throughout his day. This is another friend, Manny. Only once a year he does like the total geek out thing. You'll most likely see him as like this dapper ensemble sort of thing with like the chains and stuff. So rules to rock by. Function, make sure it fits, not just your body, the time period, thankfully, the situation, communicate clearly, and be true to yourself. because the challenge is basically you can flip-flop between fitting in, standing out, or you can mix it all together and make that style gold. Alchemy can help. Try it today. This is made awesome by the following people. I heart them all. I hope I've enlightened you. Thank you.